I think my parents gave up on me at a long time.
What did they give up on you?
Like,
are you disowned?
Might as well.
Ah.
No, they did not disown me. They love me very much. I love them very much. But it's more of like they give up on trying to do that molding thing.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, we're stubborn. I'm a stubborn goat. It's known. I'm an Aries too, so ram all the way. Okay. All the way. They give up because they're like, there's nothing I can say or do to make her this person. You know what I mean? Nobody can make me do anything.
I like that you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because I'm just that way. Welcome, guys,
to 30 Plus Therapy.
Abby,
Tito. Period. Get into it with us.
Today, we're talking about something that's deep in the heart. The stuff our parents didn't know they were doing and how we're learning to heal from it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is why we're here, to unlearn and to relearn.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of things that our parents did or still doing, but they don't have a rule book. Nobody has a rule book to life. So we have to give them grace period. So that's why we're here. Yeah. Are you gonna get in with us?
We're gonna get right into it.
Let's get into it. So
on that note, what was the one thing you wish you heard growing up?
I feel like I'm hoping not to cry on this episode because this is a deep one. I feel like what I wish I heard growing up would be, I'm proud of you. And I love you. And I feel like a lot of Nigerian parents or just African parents or a lot of people who grew up in that time didn't know how to show the love that we need or I needed at that time, if you know what I mean. So I feel like I really, really wanted to hear like, I'm proud of you. I love you. I'll support you. Versus you have to do this. So yeah. And maybe I'm just because I'm an HSP, I'm a highly sensitive person. So I feel like I required that type of like love and attention. And I wish I heard that more as a kid. What about you?
It's none of that.
I believe you.
And I say it's none of that, not because I heard it a lot.
Yeah.
It's just like I just felt loved. I felt like not to say like you didn't feel loved,
but I felt loved.
It's just like I just felt like I didn't need to hear it, or maybe because we grew up in different countries, right? Different continents. So that's probably at the time I probably didn't feel like it was something that I felt like I should that would change anything, right? Okay. What I wish I actually heard more was actually the opposite. It was actually do better.
Oh wow!
It was actually like I wish my parents actually told me, do better, and you can do it. And like just to like literally to pretty much to push me, right? Because growing up, like my parents were actually a little bit laid back with me in terms of like education and stuff.
Right.
They were not big on you have to, so this masters now you have, even though they got each and every one of us, like, so we're 5 in my family, and each and every one of us had lesson teachers. So lesson teachers like you come home, like tutors, right? You come home and teach you after school. Yes. So like from Monday to Friday, so each of us had that.
They put you guys through that?
Yeah.
Oh no, they were really invested in your future.
They were really invested in and still, so like my parents were not so educational wise. I wasn't really big into like going to school, like learning and all of that. I was going, but I wasn't really like I wasn't the smartest, so to say. So like when I come on with like my report card, my mom and my dad were just like, "Oh, Abby, okay, like don't worry, like it's okay." Like there was never a why didn't you study harder? Why didn't you? It was just more relaxed. Like I felt like they didn't want to put me through feeling like I should have done better. So they just let it slide. But actually, I wish they actually pushed me because I was just that's good about it. Yeah, even though they got me to but we all had to. But just because like it wasn't a thing of she's dumb, let's get her to them. They just felt like they felt like it was just like a thing that
it's
you
necessary.
do. Yeah, like listen teachers.
It's necessary.
Yeah, it's actually if they did because if they did that, I feel like I would have maybe taken more interest or taking it more serious to actually study more and to be more focused in school growing up, because I never took it serious, to be honest, because you know how like some of your parents probably told, like when you probably get like maybe 8/10, 9/10, you're like, oh, why didn't you get 9/10? People that had 9/10,
do they have two heads?
Do they have two heads? You could have done better. But I'll be coming home with like 3/10, and my parents would just be like, your parents buy you a bicycle for getting 9/10, but my parents would do the same thing if I came home with 3/10.
So they really supported you.
So yeah, so like that. I didn't, but then I didn't feel like I needed to do anything more if I'm getting the same thing that you're getting 8/10. Right? I wasn't getting any kind of like.
I like the fact that it's flipped because I got scored when it was 7/10.
Oh wow!
And it was
my parents would probably like, I don't know, carry on my head on their head.
Do they have two heads? Why is this person doing this? You know what I mean? But it's like I never got the I'm proud of you for even getting there. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of people need to hear a lot of things, really. We're all different people. Some people need the stern hand. Some people just need the love. Some people just need to be validated. Some people just need to be heard. Right? I think we all need to be heard. Really, it's just that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. So you guys, if you have any stories based on that,
or that.
How you like, if there was anything you wish you heard more growing up, let us know in the DM.
Yeah, let us know so we can talk about it, even if it's together. You know what I mean? And even with that even coming on, I feel like it turned me into a hard guy. You know what I mean? It was just like, you should be doing this, you should be doing this, you should be doing this. So now I'm like, this hard guy, but I'm a princess. Yeah. I like soft life.
Hard guy princess.
I'm a hard guy princess. You know, it's just like, everybody sees me as this tough person. Where it's just like, but I still need a hug. You know, I still, I'm coming off that I can handle things. Yes, I can do this, but I still need a hug. And I feel like that's, childhood, emotional childhood stuff. And it bleeds into your 30s. That is wild.
It really does bleed into your 30s.
It bleeds into your
entire. It goes.
It goes. So, growing up, did you think or did you feel that there were any emotional gaps in your family? You know what I mean?
In terms of like what?
Did anybody speak to you about anything? You know what I mean? Emotionally, like. What was discussed?
Oh, like sex? Like we spoke about like sex topics and all of that.
Did you speak about sex? Did you speak about what is it? Hospital visits. Like do we know that people have diabetes? You know what I mean? Like now that we're in our 30s, we're learning all these things about our bodies.
Yeah.
So did we have any emotional gaps when we were younger to get where we are now? You think?
I'll say yes, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Talking about, I feel like if like my parents spoke about sex to me, no. But the only thing which my mom said growing up, or which most of our moms probably did, if you are from an African home, you can probably relate. It's not like anybody touch you, you get pregnant, right? Don't kiss, don't let anyone touch you. You're gonna get pregnant, all of that. And but that didn't happen, right? There was no like, sit down, like. This is what's going on.
The birds and the bees. And
everything. Even like when I got my period, it wasn't like, oh, you're going to get your period and this is what's going to happen. Like that's before. But I just got my period. And my mom was there for me the entire time, of course. But it wasn't like a
conversation before.
Yes.
That's
or like,
what you expect.
Or like talk about sex. Like,
Oh, that's wild. When I got my period, my dad just bought me a dress.
Well, like congratulations,
Yeah.
girl. Period.
There's no conversation.
At least you got a dress.
I got it.
I
It
didn't
was
get
cute.
any-
It was
I
cute.
I didn't get anything.
It was frilly. It was cute. You know what I mean? I said,
That's
thank you, my
cute,
guy.
actually.
Thank you.
That's
Because I don't think he knew
cute.
how to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's what I say. There's probably gaps. Like, you know what I mean? He didn't know how to talk. Oh, now you're a woman. This is what we should be talking about. Now you're a woman, you know? And yeah, I appreciated him for that. But like, I kind of wish I was sat down and was like, okay, so this is going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, your body's going to go through these changes. You're going to swell up here. You're going to lose weight there.
Yeah, you're gonna get bloated.
You're going to get bloated.
Emotional mood swings.
Oh my Lord, nobody talks to us about these things. Yeah, I wish we had these conversations.
To know what to expect.
Exactly.
Or how to handle or deal with it. Yeah.
And because all we get is, you know,
agree.
God will do it, or you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And the resilience now has to be built up with us. And we're like, well, we can handle anything.
Yeah.
And then we get to our 30s and we're scrambling. Wow. Okay.
I just remember a scenario. Like, it's actually so funny. Like, my mom obviously didn't talk to me about it, getting a period and all that. So much so that I think it was just like a society thing or something. Like, I was in grades, I was in junior high, like grade 7, whatever, junior high. And there was this girl in the class. Now, mind you, like, when in JSS1, right? JSS1.
Yeah, just one.
And there was this girl that got her period in class, right? I think her skirt got stained, and we're all like laughing and like scorning her, like. I can't forget her name. Her name is Timmy.
I'm sorry if you're hearing this. Like, we are learning.
I can't forget that. I cannot forget that situation. Like, everyone was laughing at her because we didn't know it. Because like, why are you getting your period? Like, you're an aunt. Like, you're old. Like, why are you get? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, because we didn't know any better, right?
But that's the thing. It's childhood trauma. And these conversations, nobody tells you. They just expect you to know. And I feel like that's honestly one of like the hardest things to navigate as a 30+ person. Yeah. Like, we know life before life itself. Like, does that make sense? Yeah. You know life before, like, we're experiencing it before. Yeah, before like we actually know what's going on. And it's like, now that we know what's going on, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Yeah. And everybody thought that we should already had this figured out. We should have already figured it out. We should have figured it out. Like, there's a manual, like, okay. Nobody has it. Whatever manual you think you're reading, revise. Yeah. So, did you feel like affection had to be earned in your home? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like affection came with achievements. You know what I mean? I get you. Yes. Affection came with achievements. Where it's just like, I'm proud of you for doing this. I'm proud of you for, the things I see you doing. So then I will give you that. True. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So I think, affection came with achievements. Same. Yeah. Yeah. So they're proud about something. Yeah. Regardless of if you want to do it or not. But then that was when you got the most love or affection, however you want to see it. Yeah. So that so dies out. Yeah. To some extent, I'll be like, I'll say yes. You do something. But then again, I can't remember anything that I did good. I think it is me too. I'm actually not gonna lie. I don't remember anything I did. I was stubborn goats. I was very stubborn. I was the black sheep. All of that good stuff. All the good stuff. We're both black sheep, and this is why this works. We're both black sheep. Okay. It just came with achievements. You know. Did you? Okay. With that being said, then, did you think that you inherited anything from your parents? Because you have a beautiful son, right? Do you think that he's cute? He's very cute. He's very cute. Do you think that you inherited that or anything from your parents that maybe you didn't want to? You know what I mean? That puts it on. I mean, I feel like my son is still young. I don't know yet. I hope not. Trying to heal. I mean, like, yeah. He's 10 months. It's just I just feel like I'm trying to that's the plan, right? That's the prayer, to not
because sometimes you do stuff and you don't know that you're doing these things, right? But so far, like, yeah.
What do you think? Okay, so I feel like maybe I should revise the question. Do you think that you've seen things that you don't want to take on to the next generation?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
And
in terms of
you've
like
seen
emotions,
things that you do want to take.
Yeah, in terms of like emotions, like how you show anger.
Right.
How you like raise your voice, like, yeah. Like, I mean, the negative stuff you don't want to take over, right? Yeah.
But
I mean,
how
there's
do we
always
know what's
positives,
negative and what's positive? Because we inherit this from them.
Yeah.
So, like, how do we know what's negative, what's positive? Because somebody can be like, "Oh, a helicopter mom is negative."
Yeah.
Whereas a helicopter mom can just be protecting her child. So there's different levels.
Yeah.
To the inheritance of nonsense and sense. So, is there maybe one thing that I can ask you that you would not take to the next generation?
That's a very good question. You put me there.
I'm sorry. Calling you out. Putting you on the spot.
Is there one thing? I would say, how do I say this so it doesn't look like, you know what I'm I would say, maybe from my mom. What I don't want to take on. I'll say what I don't want to take and what I want to take.
Yeah, say both.
What I don't want to take on, probably, my mom can be like, she needs like a reason, like like she can jump into conclusions. I think I'll say that way. Yeah, my mom can easily jump into conclusions and just like make a scenario about a situation, just like that's what happened. Like,
sounds like Nigerian moms.
You know what I'm saying? And that can appear in some extent to be toxic, and or like affect you negatively too. Which I see myself doing that too. You know what I'm saying? So I see myself doing that, and I try. It's not easy, but I try to correct myself or correct the situation. I'm like, this is not what's happening.
So you're putting in the work.
Yes, I try.
You're human.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I don't want to take that part. What I want to take from my mom is her patience. Like, she is extremely
super cute.
She's extremely patient. Extremely patient. And for my dad, I would say he's hardworking. So like, I was like, so for my mom, like, her patience needs to be studied in her. I don't know how she has that much patience.
Yeah.
She's super, 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 super patient. But yeah, so that's one thing I would take and one thing I wouldn't take. How about you?
Honestly, that's a good question. Now that I'm thinking, I didn't think about it when you were asking what I was asking you. I think for me, I would take my mother's resilience. Patience, resilience, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's tough.
Yeah.
She's tough. And she's
love it.
Very emotional as well. Which I got that from her as well. Like, I'm a very emotional person, but we have tough skin. What I would not take would be maybe the worry of the future, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Oh, don't do this because this will happen. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm an explorer.
Dora, was she?
Yeah, thank you. Because my sister is that way. My sister's scared, not scared, but like worried about, if she went on a hike or something, a bear would, type of situation. Whereas there are ways around it. From my father, he's a very logical man. And I love that for him. And I got that from him.
Nice.
It's just like, I know where to like
draw the line and
compartmentalize my emotions.
Yeah.
And show emotion when I need to and just be straight. You know what I mean? But there's certain, from him, I probably wouldn't take like the passive aggressiveness, which I feel like is a lot of just African men in general, because they don't know how to show or speak about their emotions. So everything is just walking around on eggshells.
Ego.
Yeah. I love him though, but that's probably what I wouldn't take from him. But yeah, the fact that you're a mom has given me life. because I don't know how you're doing it. And you saying that you're not going to say, like, take certain patterns and continue certain patterns, like, that's hard. How are you going to navigate this with 18 years? Like, like, you are responsible for this human.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, at this point, we cannot now sit and be like, okay, I'm this way because my parents are that way.
Yeah.
It comes to a stage in our life where we take responsibilities for our actions, right? I cannot say, oh, I'm this way because my mom is like that. So like, nope. At some point, you take take accountability for your actions. So it's like at this point, if I choose, it's to be a matter of choice,
right,
for me to still to have those negative qualities, right? Because if I say, okay, I want to be like that, I have the option to not do those things, get help, get therapy, whatever it takes to break out of that, right? It's on me. It's not on anybody else, because my actions, who will take? My mom has lived her life. I mean, she's alive. She's still alive.
Oh, please,
my mom,
she's living her life. Mom is doing what is okay.
My mom is living her life, right? Enjoying some of her life.
But she had a youth.
She has a youth. Yeah, she's past that, right? So now, for me to now, like anything I do now negatively, right?
It's on you.
The only person that's gonna blame is myself, and probably my son now, because it's probably gonna spill over to him, right? So I have someone else to think about. I have someone else to think about, and that's how I just see life right now. Is I have to be accountable for my actions. Nobody else. It doesn't matter what my parents did or what they did not.
We should not be taking our emotional turmoil into the future. It's really what it is.
Yeah, because it's gonna spill to your kids if you have 100%. Kids, 100%. And they're gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to, and that's also a way we can carry the negativity and the baggage into our own child's life, and it carries on. And then to what extent, right? So we have the power to actually stop it and end it right there.
This is why we're here, guys. We're unlearning and relearning. This is exactly why we're here. This is why we're having this conversation. This is real.
Yeah.
This is actually real. But I'm glad that we're taking time.
Yeah.
And trying to be kinder and like, you know what I mean? And figure out our dynamics to make it work for us.
Do you ever hear your parents' voices when you make like some certain decisions?
What do you mean, hear their voices?
Like in your head, in your head,
all
like
the time. What?
All the time. I was not thinking about that one.
I can just see her doing this.
Well, is it sometimes like, you know what, fuck it. You're hearing the voices, but like, I'm still gonna go ahead and do this.
Oh yeah, I mean, most of the time. But like, yes, there are times where you're just like, yeah, I'm not listening to that. I'm not listening to that because I want to experience something that would change my life.
You're not trying to live your life based off of how they live theirs. Yeah.
And it's based on fear for them, right? And I have to understand that. It's based on fear. It's based on, I don't want my kid going through this. I want them to do better. So I have to give them that grace period.
Yeah.
You know, they're thinking about you.
Yeah.
However, it's not what you want. But yes, there are moments where I sit there and I'm like, what would my dad do? What would my mom do?
Yep.
You know, and it's just like, oh, I wouldn't do that. So I'm not going to do that. Versus also there's another, oh yeah, they're going to do that. So I will do that.
Yes.
So there are moments like that. What about you?
All the time. All the time. For my, like, it's mostly usually my dad's voice, my mom's. Like, usually,
your mom's too sweet. She has like the softest voice. She has the softest voice.
Growing up, it didn't seem like that.
Oh, I mean, that's fair.
It didn't seem like
I didn't grow up with her, so we don't know. Everybody's parents look nice until they live with them. Sorry, continue.
I mean, now my mom is like, then again, having me as a child,
yeah.
I'll just say yeah.
Yeah, I think my parents gave up on me at a long time.
What did they give up on you?
Like,
are you disowned?
Might as well. No, they did not disown me. They love me very much. I love them very much. But it's more of like they give up on trying to do that molding thing.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, we're stubborn. I'm a stubborn goat. It's known. I'm an Aries too, so ram all the way. Okay. All the way. They give up because they're like, there's nothing I can say or do to make her this person. You know what I mean? Nobody can make me do anything.
I like that you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because I'm just that way. In terms, like, if I was gonna, so growing up and just now I'm kind of easing like out of it a little bit. But growing up, I was going to do something. Like, for example, you tell me, "Oh, Abby, don't put this mug on the table," right? And I wasn't going to put it on the table. But now you've told me don't put it on the table.
You're like a cat.
I am going to put it on the table.
You're like a cat. You're like a cat.
I don't like cats.
I know, but like, they'll be like, don't do this, and they'll just chill.
I will put it on the table. So that like I said, I'm easing out of it now in my adult age. But growing up, that's exactly how I was. Like, so, and I feel like, and that's also what made me like black sheep and stubborn and all of that. Because I'm just like, okay, to what extent? Like, why are you telling me do this, do that, or do that? And then it's coming with. It's not like now, like what they call it, easy parenting or gentle parenting. No,
gentle parenting.
Yeah, so it's not. It wasn't coming with Abby. Don't do that.
I will slap you.
Abby, why you at the neighbors till 10 p.m.? No.
Wait, what were you doing?
Get me here. You know, it's coming with anger, all of that, and
also with love though. And fear. Also, fear. I wasn't fear.
Yeah. Fear. Now that we're grown, we understand.
Yeah, we understand.
Now that we're grown, we understand. But growing up, it's like, so now, like, all this, and then that is what made me tough.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That part of growing up, where it's like, I'm doing something, and then is what made me tough. Because I was just, okay, what's going to happen? So you're going to beat me, it's going to do what? You're going to... What's gonna happen? So then, when that happens, so what?
You persevere.
Like, so what's the next? What's the next thing? What am I gonna see? What are you gonna do that I haven't now seen?
Right.
You know, because that's how it actually was for me growing up. You tell me to do something, and I just literally would do the exact opposite,
just to be defiant.
Just because what's gonna happen? So what happened?
So and that beats me.
And actually took that mentality.
Right.
Growing up, I tried to change that mentality, try to make positive out of it.
It's a beautiful thing.
In a way, I would say like career wise, or just like try to change it into like, okay, there's nothing I can't do. Like, I can't explain how, just because I had that mentality and I was stubborn, I brought that into
your adulthood.
My adulthood.
Yeah.
Like career, everything, like just life. Like,
but you're tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, you need to be tough.
Need to be tough. And that's why growing up, right? And even when I left Nigeria to the States, and the whole change, there was nothing that really shocked me in terms of like, like different no, when you switch countries, like cultural shock,
cultural shock,
and all of that. There's nothing that really, phased me,
because you're tough.
Just because I'm tough,
and you deal with
what
people
made me
like
and I just that mentality, just that toughness has always been in me, with me, helped me. I just try to make it positive, rather than
and that usually happens when we grow older.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. Your strengths, or whatever they said your strengths were, your weakness can be made a strength.
Yeah.
Your weakness can be made a strength when you get older, especially in your 30s.
Yeah.
I'm a stubborn goat. She's also a stubborn goat. I talk a lot. I don't know if you talk as much as I do.
You talk a lot.
I talk a lot.
Yeah.
I do. So it's just like, I'm stubborn, but I talk a lot. So I get to know people. And I'm like, I network based on the weakness that was told to me. Talking a lot was a weakness. But I'm using that to my advantage now in my 30s. So like, guys,
I don't know why people ever tell people you talk a lot. What's a lot? A lot for who? A lot for what?
A lot for what? And I'm not
People
really.
are different.
It's just words. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to connect.
Yeah.
It's just connection for me. But anyways, from like the childhood being told that, oh, you talk too much, or you're too emotional, only for me to be in social services and I'm helping people. Like, you know what I mean? Use your weaknesses as strengths.
Yeah, just a brief example. How my son, right? Like he's 10 months. The stage where they're trying to talk, but they're making all of sounds. I would say noise, sounds, and all that. And some people will be like, you'll be in like a place, like a family over there. Oh, he's talking too much. Why are you talking? Keep quiet. I said, don't. I should have told the person, like, don't tell my child to be quiet.
Well, why would
let
they
him
say
talk.
that?
I like because he's Leo, so some people say, oh, he's going to be very talkative. He's going to be, I'm like, yeah, he's going to be, period. So am I supposed to train him like, oh, or tell him be quiet? No, talk. And if I'm tired of hearing you, go to your daddy.
That's it.
If I'm tired of hearing your blood, go to your father. But ain't nobody gonna try to make you feel like you're doing too much. No, you're gonna learn your path.
Say what you need to say. But like,
and he's learning, he's growing. So
man, this whole childhood, it bleeds.
Mm.
It bleeds into next generation and generation and generation.
Mm.
We just need to be able to compartmentalize where our emotions are, where our lessons are, where our growth, is, and all these things, and just make sure you're a better person the next day. We're all going through it. Emotions. We're humans. We're supposed to. Okay, we're not robots. We're not therapists either, but
more therapy than robots.
More therapy than robots, But this is why we're here.
Yeah.
This is why we're doing this, because we need to have these conversations. They're hard conversations, but harder conversations build better relationships.
So, like, in all of this, like, growing up, I'm sure you felt like, you know what, this isn't right, or this could be better, or I don't have to tolerate this.
Boundaries.
Exactly, boundaries. So, have you ever been in a situation where you have to say no to your parents? It could be they asked you to do something or anything, and you had to say no, but prior you would have said yes or done probably.
That's a good question.
What they were asking,
right?
Yeah.
I feel like growing up, I was always a yes person to my parents. Whatever they wanted me to do, I did it. As an adult, I'm not doing. You asked me, nah, fam. Like, I have to, like, it was one of the situations where I always felt empty because I kept giving and saying yes to everything. And all of a sudden I had no, I want to say, like, identity of myself. It was just based on what my parents wanted. And at that point, I think I was like 20 something. I was like, nah, I can't do this anymore. So yes, so there are daily things where it's just like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't have the capacity to do that. So I can't do that, and I can't be there for you. Because if I show up, you won't get the full me. So I feel like that maybe happened after I turned 27, 28. Of
You're
just,
adult,
of just being like, no, I can't do this for you. You know what I mean? What about you? Like, has that ever happened?
No, we're still on you.
Oh, okay.
So give me a situation where you had to say no.
Hey, Jesus. So, there's been a situation. I'm always the person to fix a lot of things, right? Whether it's mechanical or whatever. I always know how to fix something. And I'll be like, oh, this is happening with this appliance. Can you fix it?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You're the local technician.
I am the family technician. Everybody's calling me to fix something. And I have to be like, no, I can't. I have other things to do. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be there for you. However, I can send a link. I'll give you the resources, but I'm not going to be there.
Because they feel like it was too much.
It's too much. It's too much.
And you were not ready. You were not able to. It was too much at the time.
It was way too much because I have so many other things going on. I love my family. Don't get me wrong, and I would do anything for them. And you know, when I'm able to, but there are moments where you just have to say no. Yeah. Because I'm not capable of doing these things.
How did that make them feel?
Oh no, they didn't talk to me.
Wow.
You know, Nigerians. No, but the thing is that if you're not available, and as a first daughter, you are the second wife, technically. You know what I mean? You're the nurturer, the carer. Everybody should come to you, and they're getting answers.
You should have all the answers.
You should have all the answers.
Or try to,
or figure it out so that you let them know what the answer is. I can't do that every day. I can't do that every day. I need to be there for myself.
Yeah, you need to be there for yourself.
And in order for me to be there for you, I need to be there for myself.
So first,
So boundaries.
100%.
They will not like you, but they have no choice but to love you. You're not going anywhere. Yeah. You're not going anywhere. But sometimes you just gotta say no. Yeah. That's it. You just gotta say no, we're not doing that. You know? But like with that being said though, it comes to understanding. Understanding where they're coming from, understanding why they're even asking for help, because they don't know that information. They see you as somebody that knows that information. And I'm only even talking about this based on just the preconceived notion that our parents know everything.
True. I mean, now we know better. Now I don't age, but
when you were younger, you saw them as your superheroes. Yeah, that's your figure. Yeah, you know what I mean?
As you should.
As you should.
Yeah, because we saw them as our protectors.
Exactly.
You know. Yeah.
But then you grow up and you get to understand why they do certain things that they do, and you're like, okay, dang. I probably would have done the same thing. Yeah. I probably would have revised it a little bit, but it's the same thought process. Yeah. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of forgiveness. There's a lot of grace periods with this emotional thing with a family and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, if I was in that same situation, chances are I probably would have thought about the same thing. I might have dealt with it differently. Yeah. So there's so much forgiveness and so much grace.
Yeah, so much understanding.
And understanding.
To give the point is that, so my mom has 4 girls, right? And so growing up, our curfew was 7 p.m. We had to be in the house at 7. So, obviously, like...
At what age? At what age?
Till my 20s. Until my sister left got married at the house. My sister got married at the house.
Oh, wow. She was strict. Okay.
Yeah, my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom too, but yeah, she would support him.
Yeah, of course.
So it was be in the house at 7, and now I actually understand it. I might not do it, but I understand it. First of all, my mom has just girls, right? And so it's like knowing what is out there in the world, like knowing what we know now. You know, pedophiles everywhere, like it's like it's just crazy.
It's a mad world.
You know, like drug addicts every corner. You know, like is my child gonna go out and then stumble on the drug and get addicted? Do you get what I'm saying? It's scary. So now I actually understand it, and I don't blame him. To be honest, like
how is he going to protect you if you're not around him? Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. So so you're seeing these things because you would have made maybe the same decision in some type of way. Hence why I haven't even had kids yet. Can you imagine having a daughter in this world?
You will have it, though.
Amen. But I'm just saying, I ain't ready yet.
Like I can imagine like having a daughter. It's just like knowing that the precautions
in this world. Yeah. And not even just a daughter, even a boy. Yeah. Like having children in this time right now where people are actually
especially a boy where you have to actually put more work into, I feel like, because there's so much, you know, like
there's a lot to learn.
You gotta learn how to cook. You gotta learn how to clean. You have to be a man. You know, because you have to make your son the kind of man you wish you married. You know, or like you plan to marry.
I completely understand.
You know, because you married your husband, like you love your husband, and you see your husband, you love him, and now you're happy in the marriage, but you also want your son to
emulate.
To emulate your husband and his dad, and all of that, and also train him to even be better than your husband,
at
right?
all times. You
don't want to raise a bum.
You don't want to raise a bum.
The hell, like
woman or man.
Yeah.
You don't want to raise a bum. You want to raise a kind soul. You want to raise intelligent soul. You want to
raise a king. You want to raise a queen.
You want to just raise greatness.
Yeah.
You want to raise greatness. But I feel like it's a scary thing, especially where the world is going.
Yeah.
It's
really scary.
It is. It's really scary. You can't trust anybody.
And now with the internet, it's insane.
So much information everywhere, and it's not even the right information. It's just information.
Yeah.
So anybody can write anything, and it's just like, okay, cool. ChatGPT has it. You know what I mean? And now we're writing resumes, but like the wrong information. But anyways, yeah, I feel like I'm glad we had this conversation. Actually, this is why we're here.
This is why we're here.
We're trying to figure it out. So if you guys challenge us, questions, concerns, comments, let's talk about it. We're here to talk about it. You know what I mean?
So guys, we're coming to an end of the episode. She thought she was going to cry. She didn't cry, Maybe I should so that she can cry.
I'm probably going to cry after we're done recording because this was hefty.
Eyes were kind of red though.
So hefty. This is why we're here, guys. Thank you for getting in deep with us. It was a lot. But there's a lot we're going to take away from this conversation. What would you take away?
I'll say I'm not raising my child to fear me. Or I'm trying. So, I mean, he's still 10 months of still new, so it's just sad, Yeah, but I feel like I'll try to raise him not to fear me, because what really matters is connection, not control. I don't know if you're like growing up. Growing up, what? Like, I don't know how it was in you guys' home. Let us know. We'll all be watching a program on TV, right? A TV show, whatever, and in the living room, and we just hear my dad's car come in, and they
disperse.
Everybody's just like, oh, that is bad. In 2 seconds, everyone.
I feel like we live the same life. We live the same life.
Everyone is in separate rooms. Why?
Jackpot.
Why? It doesn't have to be that way. You know what I'm saying? But it was how it just felt like, and it wasn't because respect, one job. No, it was just we just didn't feel like we needed. You get what I'm saying?
But there's a saying that my dad, them people used to say, fear. A little bit of fear equals respect. Yeah. And I think they took it to a whole different level. You know what I mean? Where it's just like dispersing when you're coming home, when we should be doing anything. Yeah. So a little bit of fear. I don't want to say fear. Maybe I want you to think about what I'm saying in the back of your mind if you're doing something wrong, right? And I told you not to do it, but I would rather you come tell me over hiding it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you saying that you don't want your son to fear you, that's big. Because you want him to come to you.
Yeah, for sure.
You want him to be like, this happened and I can trust you with that.
Especially if there's a fuck up. Like the fuck up has already happened. So I want you to be able to come to me to try
rather than
seek
fear
solution.
You.
Because if you don't come to me, where you're gonna go on the street.
Outside will give you the wrong information.
Who would love you better than me? I'm your mother.
And do you know how much I've heard that from my mom?
Oh.
Nobody knows you better than me. I know you like the back of my hand.
Oh, that's my mom.
Yeah, my mom was saying that. She's like, I know you like the back of my hand. It's not me that birthed you. Did I not carry you for how it was? She's like, I know you like the back of my hand. So that's beautiful.
Yeah, because the fuck up was already happened. What's gonna? So they should be able to, and also point to what you said, fear. Fear that they won't go around doing stupid shit. And I'm going to tell mom, she's gonna have my back.
Oh yeah. All right, the tears are coming.
So it has to be like a balance.
Yeah.
And yeah, you said fear.
Just a little bit of fear. Not like I'm going to go and do like basketballs, you know what I mean? But like fear, like the knowledge. You know what I mean? I gave you knowledge. Please use the knowledge I gave you.
Oh yeah.
So fear that, but don't fear me.
Yes.
Don't fear me. And I feel like that's a lot of another childhood I should have heard growing up. Don't fear me.
True.
Come to me. Don't fear me.
Yes.
Come to me. Let's talk. I'm your dad. I'm your mom. I'm your brother. I'm your sister. Yes. Come to me. Yes. I wish I heard that a lot more growing up. You know what I mean? Don't fear me. Come to me. Trust me.
It's always an open.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah,
like
open door. Yeah. Like I don't have to be like, oh my god, I'm shaking my boots. If I say this now, are they gonna disown me?
To say that something significant happened in my life a few years ago, and it was a situation where I just felt like, oh my gosh, if I tell my parents or if I tell my mom, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? But my mom is so like spiritual, and she knows me, right? But already I sorted out the situation
before you told her.
Before I told her, and she came to me. So funny, like she came to me to my room like that night, right? After like 3 hours after I'd done, like
figure out the situation. Yeah.
This was happening. When this happens, don't do da 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 da.
Oh, too late.
And I was just like,
been there, done it.
I didn't tell her obviously. Yeah. What are you talking about? I was like, if she had told me this a few hours ago,
I see. I see.
You know I see. But she actually tried telling me, but I had already done it. Yeah. And why did I already do it? Because I felt like if I had told her, oh my God, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I couldn't deep. But the fact that I felt I couldn't.
Yeah, that fear. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? You couldn't reach out. That's your parent. Yeah. That's your parent. Yeah. So guys, oh my God, this is deep. This is deep. We got there. I mean, thank you for being there with us, but this is some deep shit. We have deeper conversations coming up. We do.
You guys want to stay
you do. Stay tuned. Okay. We got a lot to talk about, obviously. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention to you because I was talking to her the whole time. So, Wusa. You know what? Wusa. We're about to go sage after this. This was a lot.
Anybody do no sage kind of shit.
She's supposed to wash her head inside river. I'm going to go and sage. Are you okay? Way too much emotion shit going on. Let it go. Let it go.
Breathe.
Usa.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for joining us. Until next time, we're going to get real. We're going to get dirty. You know. Join us, join us,
guys. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Subscribe, like, share, and tell your friends about it. Even if they're not African. I mean, we're just all 30.
Send it to your parents.
Oh.
Send this video to your parents. Yeah.
I'm going to send it to my parents. I don't know how much more I can get this on, but I guess we're about to find out.
No goddamn parent.
They're going to see it. If we don't send it, they're going to see it. Yeah, they're going to see it. They're going to see it. But anyways, thank you guys. Thank you.